Oh, there we go. For our late viewers, I apologize for not pressing the start broadcast button. Okay, so that's great. I just afforded you an extra penny. Turok, we'll go with you next.
Turok is a northerner. 10 years ago, his clan was at war with the Cairnlander clan Kicking Bronco. During the battle, my brother and I lost sight of the main assault force. Andar, my older brother, he was a sight to behold. He stood nearly 7 foot tall with an ivory mane and the biggest great axe I've ever seen. We found ourselves surrounded by 75 Broncos in an isolated canyon valley. For 3 days and nights we fought. It was the greatest test of strength put to us by the Lord of Thunder. At the end of the third night, our enemy retreated. Andar and Turok celebrated victory. As we made our way back up the hill, Andar was struck in the back by a Cairnlander arrow. The gutless cowards run away, then come back to rain arrows upon us. For this, my brother's death, I vow to kill every last Kicking Bronco.
Excellent. I would give you, for a pre-gen, I would almost give you 2 bennies for that one. That's really good. Okay, Brock, we'll go with you next.
Okay, Brock is a Northlander, captured during a failed raid and tossed into the ring as a gladiator. Wiry, quick, tough. He managed to fight his way well enough to buy his freedom. Much more money. He's kind of broke now. Of course, that also has nothing to do with his carousing at night. He just spent all his money buying his way out, right? Now he's trying to make his way around the dominions as a adventurer for hire. Or if they don't hire me, I'll seem to find money some way or another.
Excellent. Excellent job. All right, extra penny for you. And last but not least, we'll go with Darius.
All right. Darius is from everywhere and nowhere. Low-life scum who's made his way in life by stealing everything he can get his hands on and quickly spending it on women and booze and more booze and more booze. He has a habit of not having any money. I won't steal from friends. I like to steal from sorcerers, though, Eric. Yeah, he likes to steal whatever he can get his hands on and spend it on the women and the booze. Excellent. I got to go find a wineskin because I'm missing my booze and I need it now.
Excellent. All right, you guys all have been awarded an extra penny. Great job, guys. Okay, so here you are. All of you at some point decided to adventure and go and explore the Dread Dominions, traveling the lands and doing whatever it takes just to have fun and explore, to find your inner self, your inner peace, your true meaning of life. But it could have been months, maybe only days. But all of you feels like it's been a lifetime since you were captured by a band of cruel nomadic slave traders of the Red Desert. Your view is of a beautiful, stark, desolate red desert, but it's all from inside of a cage, inside of a wagon, actually, in some sort of caravan. All of your hands and feet have been shackled, but the worst is a brass collar that have been chafing your necks since it was first placed around your necks. Stripped of all your belongings, thrown in the back of some shit-smelling cage of a wagon. Days have passed without food or water. Stabbed and prodded with sticks throughout the cages if you spoke too loud or caused any type of disturbance at all. With all of you shackled in a cage barely large enough to contain yourselves, you feel that it would have been better dying than to fall prey to your captors. So guys, picture yourself, you're all in the back of this very tight, cramped cage that's on a wagon. You see various nomads on camels. All of them are wearing like red turbans. They're silky cloth type of armor. All have cruel-looking scimitars. And yeah, you're all in the back. Who wants to start first?
Well, Darius is literally in the corner shaking like a leaf because he hasn't had a drink in a few days. He's going through the detox.
The trail is rough and everything's bouncing around as you guys are going, but you seem to be going in the same direction over the last couple of days.
Have we noticed any kind of pattern with the guards, like shift changes? Are they on clock, or it's a lot random?
No, they seem to be well organized. You can see at any point maybe 25, maybe even 30 of these nomads around you. They travel for like many, many hours. You stop and only get a few hours sleep before you start up again the next morning. So it seems to be well organized. These people seem to know what they're doing.
And we haven't heard about where we're going, and that kind of stuff.
Make a notice roll.
Sure.
Excuse me.
How attentive are the guards?
Say that again.
How attentive are the guards? How much attention do they pay us?
Make a notice roll. You think that they're not watching you at all.
We need a diversion.
We're not good at diversions. How badly do you need it?
You're just clipping along in a wagon. It's getting probably mid-afternoon. The sun is now high in the sky. It's getting warm. You guys haven't had anything to drink or eat in the last couple of days. You're feeling kind of miserable. I would like everyone to make a vigor roll, please.
So I'm going through detox and somehow I made that.
Well, Atsumat and Lightbane, you guys have been, you're finding this travel a little hard for you. Take a point of fatigue, please.
Have we identified any leader or important red nomad?
Well, that's a good question. Your captors are all dressed in strange nomadic, silk-like clothes, and the sand-blasted turbans laugh, and they all laugh and mock you as the journey in the unknown destination. But one of these nomads, you have noticed, seems to be a leader. His silk robes are of fine quality. He is adorned with jewelry and other symbols that seem to indicate rank. Several items in particular stand out. The first is a disc about his neck, the size of a small plate, which hangs, and on it has a symbol on it that resembles a scorpion. The other is some sort of ornate key which was used to lock the collars around your neck earlier. And the last is a wicked curved scimitar of remarkable looking quality.
And does he ever come near the cages?
He does. He comes within a few feet, just out of arm's length throughout the time. Right now, he's just kind of walking. He's on his camel, and he's actually slightly ahead of the wagon train right now, the caravan.
All right. Well, I think I want to spook his camel.
All right. So what? You go ahead and give it a try.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to have a swarm of beetles come out of the sand and engulf his camel.
All right, go ahead.
Alright, that's a 4. That's enough to summon a swarm.
The swarm starts to rapidly come up through the sand, and his camel starts to buck and roll around and jump around, and he is going to try. Let's see.
That's our diversion, guys.
That's a terrible diversion because I have a fear of magic.
Oh, as far as you know, it's just some beetles coming out of the sand.
Oh, okay. As long as it wasn't overt. If you snuck that in on me, I'm okay with that.
I'm happy with anything that will get me out of this stinking cage.
Instantly, obviously the skilled rider, the leader, obviously quickly regains control of the camel and quickly stomps it. And very suddenly, you feel a very sharp, hard poke into the side of your ribs, as it seems like one of the nomads poke you with the back end of a spear. Let's see. Hitting you for 5 points. Actually, no, I got to roll the hit first now, don't I?
It's okay. You can hit Eric all you want.
Your parry is a 6, but he jabs you with the post. It just kind of glances off your side, not enough to really hurt you. And he's like, "Keep your mouth shut. Don't be making any of those little whispering noises that you're making in there." Obviously, he's not too. He hasn't quite caught on to the fact that you were probably just ushering some sort of prayer or something like that, not putting the two together.
Alright.
Brock will reach and grab the pole and yank it.
Make an agility roll.
Yeah.
Let's see. You grab the pole. And then suddenly, as you grab the pole, you see about 10 other nomads draw spears and point them at the cage.
I'll let the pole go.
Quickly, the leader gets attention of the ruckus in the background, and he comes back on his camel, and it's the beetles and stuff that were still flicking them off. His camel's obviously spooked. He's like, "You guys are my property. If you guys keep up the noise and trouble, your fate will be a lot worse than what it's going to be." You can see all the jewelry, and you can obviously see the plate of the disc-shaped plate shortly underneath his neck that has several symbols on it. One of them looks like a scorpion too.
So he's like a rapper?
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly.
He's our public enemy.
Everyone make a notice roll. If you have knowledge religions or something along those lines, you can roll that instead. Man, everyone's rolls are so low except for that one. I think Turok just had a stroke.
Or he thinks it's eatable.
Brock, you've recognized this symbol before. Is known as the cult of Scorpius, and people who follow the cult tend to carry this symbol. And you're also aware that down in the Red Desert, it seems to be a common cult that seems to be getting more and more attention and actually growing larger in the desert regions.
Scorpius, you said?
Scorpius, yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm Scorpius's prophet.
You seem, Azumat, to feel somewhat, although your freedoms are slightly impinged upon, you feel like this is almost like meant for to happen to you, like it's some sort of test from your god or your idol that you worship.
Yeah, no shit. How dare you threaten Scorpius's prophet this way? Boom!
If you are a true prophet, then you will have nothing to fear. But until then, you are my property. That collar around your neck is the law, and you know that you are mine.
Yeah, he'll be the first one to die.
The collars around your neck you're all very familiar with. You've seen these before, and the way the collars work in this particular region is they are marks of property. So every owner or slave owner has a particular style of band that wraps around their neck, and they're very unique. And only the main owner would have the key or the device that would use to unlock these collars. They're almost escape-proof. Like they're very difficult to break into or to unlock with any form of tools. So they're not easy to escape from. But you do know that with these collars on your neck, if you're seen with these collars on, the people in the area would know definitely that you're a part of some sort of slave system or you're owned by somebody.
Give me a couple of days to get over the shakes and I'll get us out.
So after several more hours and getting late into the night, you guys come into it seems to be a walled city, which is a walled city in the middle of the Red Sands. You're not exactly sure which one it is, but it's one of the many independent cities that are down in the Red Desert. Not one of you do not feel the grossness of grit and sand on your skin. It's in your clothes. It's in your teeth. It's in your hair. It's been very, very difficult. Somewhere outside, you can hear a raucous can be heard with a clash of steel. Oops, I'm reading the wrong one. But you guys are in this. You're going towards this walled city, and it comes upon like a large gate. And you can see the group of nomads kind of peel off, and it becomes to a less amount of people that seem to be watching you. And the leader starts to talk to the guy at the gate, and he introduces himself as Shalom. I'll spell that out so everyone can see it. He introduces him as Shalom, and you all overhear him say that his tithes for Scorpius has arrived. The gate then opens up, and then your cart is wheeled into the dark depths of the dungeon. This passageway that seems to lead underground. You also see the cart that belongs to you with all your belongings and gear wheeled off also down a different passageway. But not long after, you guys are all totally expelled into a cell. And it's dirty, and it's very. You can smell grit and grime and dirt and blood and everything. It's very gross in there. And you guys all spend the night. Everyone make a vigor roll, and if you pass, you regain your fatigue. If you
This place kind of looks familiar. I think I've been here before.
I've been to jail before as well, in a game of Monopoly.
It's your old apartment.
So Azumati, you've regained your vigor. You've managed to get enough rest throughout the night. Lightbane, you're still having a little trouble. You're still a little bit tired. And the next morning arrives, and the stone-walled cell is full of the famous red sands in the desert, and you're all full of the dirt and grime, as I said earlier. But somewhere outside, you can hear a large ruckus that can be heard, with a clash of steel and the occasional scream of pain, again followed by a usual raucous roar. The wooden ceiling above you is made of boards and wood, and as the raucous yells and screams take place, dirt seems to shift down upon you, uh, and they groan and they creak with the strain. As more dirt falls down around you, you smell the unique coppery smell of blood wafting through the cell door.
Just looking at my stats.
It's all too familiar for me.
What's that?
I said the smells and the sounds are all too familiar to me.
Well, yeah, you pretty much feel exactly, and you know what this is. You're pretty sure of it.
I fought my way free once. I can do it again.
The arena.
So after several hours of this creaking and groaning of the boards, and you can hear the screams and yelling outside, it seems to be getting in about mid-afternoon. The gate opens suddenly, and you see a person comes to the door, and he looks like, let's see. Apologize for the delay here.
I pity those of you that face the mighty Turok in battle.
Sorry, like I said, it's all the prophet's fault.
That prophet makes me nervous.
Whoa. Pitcher coming.
This obviously miserable wretch comes to the door, and he kind of shakes on the door, and he's like, "Get ready to face your fate, scum, slaves."
Jeez, he looks like me on a good night.
He looks like he's got a nutsack on his head. Dude, where'd you get that nutsack?
He kind of
This-
looks like the wrestler Kane.
This nutsack may be yours the next time I change it.
Sorcerers don't have nuts.
So, you see this guy at the door, and you guys are all obviously still shackled together and uncomfortable. And he calls upon several other individuals, and seem to be more guards. They show up, and they open up the door, and they usher you out, and towards the what looks like to be a main steel gate. And into the steel gate, you see
It's going to be a short fight if they leave us shackled together.
through the gate you can see an arena, and in this arena there are 8 or 9 pillars, and right directly opposite of you you can see like the pavilion where obviously the main head of the host of the games is sitting. On top of each of the columns or pillars that are within inside the arena, there is a large brass scorpion that's kind of carved up there. It's it seems to be more of a religious type of look than the regular arenas that Brock has been used to. In the center of the arena, you see a large pit, and you can see about 10 or 12 other slaves, I guess, bare-chested slaves, men and women. Each of them have the tattoo of the scorpion on their chest and on their back, and they seem to be dumping bodies into this large pit in the center of the arena.
All right, Brock, you take everybody on the left-hand side, and we'll leave everybody on the right-hand side for the sorcerer. And I'll run.
Go run.
Around the arena, you can see several pillars, and the statues of various weapons seem to be hanging off of them. Your eyes are quickly drawn to the pavilion where you can see the man garbed in some sort of ceremonial robe. And sitting next to him is Shalom, and several of his men sitting nearby. Excited to watch the coming events, on the opposite side from you, you can see another group of similar dressed individuals like you, all in loincloths, and are all wearing shackles around their feet and brass collars around their necks. When the bare-chested slaves finish dumping the last of the bodies into the center pit, the man in ceremonial garb stands up and addresses the crowd with a quick word. May Scorpius feast on the fallen and bless us with his strength. Begin! And with that, the crowd roars as the gate behind you closes, and the other crowds start to run towards the various columns looking for weapons. So you guys are all kind of shackled and kind of barred up here. On the far side, as the guys were starting to get ready to run away, you can see guards quickly releasing their chains. All your feet have been unshackled, but leaving your hands shackled together with a fair length of chain. You got about 1.5 feet of chain between each hand, so you still have a fair amount of movement.
Cheeky
You
bastards.
say there are weapons?
Yep. And let's see.
That's a fancy map.
Now I seem to have a little bit of trouble here.
It's a pretty cool map. Where'd you get it?
Google is a wonderful thing.
Found that on Google.
So let's see here. You should be able to see the combat tracker. I think you may have to go up and press the CT button in the top right-hand corner of your screen to see the combat tracker.
Yeah, got it.
So were we given any weapons or no?
The weapons... Go ahead.
I think the weapons are around the statues or something.
Yeah, wherever there are weapons, I'm going for them.
Where do you
She's
see
better
the
to-
combat tracker?
CT top right.
I just have the map on my screen right now.
Yeah, go over to the sidebar on the right-hand side there, and up where like your party tables are and all that. There's 2 columns there. Top one on the left-hand side is combat tracker, CT.
Yeah, I see it.
Well,
There we go.
Everyone seemed to be working for everyone there.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
As you know, I'm planning for about 2 hours, so I'm trying to. It's a little condensed. Let's see. I seem to be having trouble with the. Hey, Eric, is there a way to remove groups from the combat tracker without, like, in one shot? Or do you have to delete each individual one?
What do you mean from encounters?
Well, I'm in the combat tracker, and I wouldn't double-clicked on the add the NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
Now I need to individually delete each one, but is there a way of deleting the entire group?
No, you have to go one by one.
All right. I'm over here now.
that's all right. It's just more for the barbarian to kill.
There we go.
Or are you getting set up? I'm going to step away just for a sec.
No problem. All right. Directly across the arena, past the pit, you can see a group of more slaves. And they're all in the same condition as you. They're all got their chains around their hands, but their feet has been released. Up in the podium, which I will mark with a circle, right there, the black circle on the right-hand side. That is where you can see the person in the garbed robe, and also you can see Shalom sitting there as well. The stadium is completely full of people. They're yelling and screaming. There's weird music taking place in the background. Like I said, it seems to have more of a religious vibe to it than it does just the plain bloody death sport.
It was a sign from Scorpius.
On each of the pillars and columns around you, you can see various weapons. If you want to take a turn to look at a particular pillar, starting at like clockwise, so the very top one would be 12, then 3, 6, whatever, it goes around that way. If you do a notice roll and you pass, I'll let you know what weapons are there before you actually get there. And it doesn't really count as an action.
Taraka is just running for the nearest weapon.
I mean, we're standing next to one column. Do we see what's here?
Well, for that one there, you see a great axe and a javelin. So we'll go with Curtis, Decimus Cerinthius. You seem to have a jack.
Joker.
I have a Joker.
The Joker, sorry, yes.
I'm going to go on hold.
All right. You're on hold. Brock, Gladiator.
Okay. Looking at the next column to my left, basically. One. Are we doing it clockwise? It'd
Yeah,
be
it's
like
going
10 o'clock.
clockwise.
10 o'clock. What do I see in the way of weapons over there?
Okay, so just to make sure, I'll put a circle around it. You're looking at that one there, right?
Yes.
Make a notice roll. Oh, easy. You can see on that one there seems to be a great maul, or sorry, a maul and another javelin.
Well, then I'll just grab the axe that's next to us. And you said there's a great axe, or the column we're against?
Yep, no, you get yourself a great axe, and I will give that to you.
Okay.
So I can go do this now.
Go to your inventory.
Oops, getting the right window here. Or I could just drag it from the weapons sheet.
That's what I was thinking that you couldn't do, but for some reason it won't let me.
Well, I
Oh,
did.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
I just opened up the book and
Gotcha. Pulled it
turned
over.
off.
Okay, so you standing by the column. Just to let everyone know, for the mechanic-wise, if you're touching the column, then you can grab the weapon. So, so you grab the weapon. What else would you like to do?
Now, these columns in the center, do they have weapons also?
You see weapons on those as well. Yep.
Okay. Do we see any swords so far, or just we see axes?
You only seen the maul and the axe so far.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we'll just move up.
Okay.
I don't think I got in the center. There we go.
That's
All right.
That's not your token though.
No.
Sure
Alright,
about that? Yeah, that's my token.
No. Brock is the one in the back. I just moved him there.
Oh, you're right. I looked over wrong. All right.
maybe he's our president's ancestor. Barack Obama. God of the arena.
I always keep thinking of. Did you ever watch Reba?
Oh yes. Yep.
Her ex-husband, the dork, was named Brock. That's the image I keep coming up with.
So, Azumate, what would you like to do?
What are the priests doing at the end of the arena there? Are they coming after us?
No. The individuals.
Yeah.
They seem to be in this. They seem to be looking at the columns, like just like you guys are, and looking at running and grabbing some weapons.
Okay. Well, in that case, I want to look at the statue pillar, the one at like 7 or 8 o'clock.
Okay. Yep.
And you said that's a notice check, right?
Yes, that's right. And you can see on that one, There is a katana and another javelin.
Dudes
Alright.
like their javelins.
Yeah. I will advance like over here.
Okay.
And turn. Oh, I will go on defense.
Okay, no problem.
I don't think I can put the effect myself though. Nope.
Oh, hold on there now. Seems to be something not right. Okay, so this guy here, he is just going to run. So he's going to roll a d6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This guy here is just going to run. He's going to walk up this way, actually, and he's going to grab, looks like a barbed spear.
That's not nice of him.
Oh, sorry. Oh, don't worry, nothing's happening. Don't panic. Don't panic. Next guy. He is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And he's going to run to there. He is also going to run. They all seem to run towards you. He seems to be running quite fast. And this guy here is going to last move down to that column, and he grabs himself what looks to be a javelin.
JC, I'd like to come off hold.
No problem. Go right ahead.
Thank you very much. I would like to look at the statue at 2 o'clock. We haven't looked at 2 o'clock yet.
No, you haven't. So just make a notice roll. You see on this one another javelin and a large halberd.
All right, I would like to take the javelin from the statue we're currently standing at.
Yep.
And I will begin to run. So that's my pace, and then my run. I'm going to get to this point, and I'm going to throw my javelin, but because I have steady hands, that's only a -1
Okay.
for my throw.
Okay.
And I would like to target. Let me see. Who is that?
That's very long range.
That is very long range. Maybe I better not do that.
Javelins don't have much in the way of range.
They don't. All right, so I'm going to hold off on that, but I'm going to continue my run, and I'm going to bolt to the south.
No problem.
I'm going to bolt. Oops. Here.
No problem.
Holy crap.
I'm very fleet-footed.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, running away from sorcerers. That's what you do.
I was just going to say he's going to be the first one to get his ass kicked, and
It didn't catch me.
Okay, the big bad barbarian.
I think I'm just going to run to this statue to the south and grab that javelin.
Okay. You make a run roll.
6. Well, 6 gets me to the statue.
Oh, perfect.
Why isn't he? Oh, maybe not. It says 7 inches. Why isn't he moving?
No, because I have to accept it. There we go. And you say you grab the...
The javelin.
Oh, sorry. There you go. You should be able to drag that to your weapon slot there, no? Light Bane. You're tired, you're fatigued, you're full of sand. What would you like to do?
Fatigued?
Pardon?
Can you still run when you're fatigued?
You are, but you're -1, I do believe.
Well, I'm gonna try to get down to that statue, that number at 7 o'clock.
Okay,
So I roll a 6-sided die, right? See how.
that's right.
Okay. And 1 second here. Let's get out of the way. I rolled a 5.
So that's actually going to be a 4.
there you go,
So-
Eric.
You can run up to 10.
Nice.
Okay, Darius.
Yes, my number 2 spot again. I'm running for the statue that's up at 10 o'clock.
All right, can you make a run roll? So you can move 11 inches. Yeah, so there's no problem for you to get there.
And you said there was a maul and a javelin there.
That's right, yep.
Hell with it, I'm grabbing them all.
The maul. Darius Maul. So the last of these guys are running. I'm gonna put them out there. Everyone, make a notice roll, please.
Whoops. Did I roll twice? Nope.
Okay, for everyone that passed, poor Lightbane, you're not having much luck at all with passing anything, are you?
I guess not tonight.
No, sir. You've all noticed that as the fighting is starting, everyone's starting to move out. You all notice that the clouds in the sky seem to be darkening, and the wind seems to be picking up, along with the chanting of the crowds of people that seem to be watching. Turok, you're next, buddy.
Oh, I'm gonna run as far as I can to the covered pavilion where what's his name is Shalom.
Yeah. So I've just drawn the circle there.
He's a Jewish slave master. Shalom. Yeah, it's funny, when I went to Israel, everybody was saying that, Shalom, and everybody thought I was Jewish because of my freaking nose.
I thought it would have been for your accent, but hey.
Speaking Hebrew.
No, that's the Newfie accent you got.
Ooh. Lightbane.
Alright. I'm gonna go down there, I'm gonna grab the katana.
The katana is yours.
How do I add it to my inventory?
You should see it pop up on your screen there now. And you can drag it to your inventory.
JC, did you know that if you hold down Alt on your keyboard and drop a weapon over someone's portrait, it's going to appear directly in their sheet?
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's good. Okay.
Well, it won't let me take it.
All right. Well, let me try this again then.
Yeah, you have to drag it onto your icon, not onto your inventory.
Onto the icon itself, eh?
There you go. See? It just appeared in the chat.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Yep.
You can do that with allies too, and a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay, so this guy here, he's just moving up. And he walks up to this column up here, and you see what appears to be a short sword.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. This guy here is going to move up to the edge of the pit. This guy here is going to keep moving forward. He's running up that way.
What did I get for niche this round?
4, 5, 6.
Jeez, moved up to a 5.
Okay, Curtis.
You'll remember nothing, Eric.
No, I don't. Too much weed.
So all these slaves are running pretty much directly forward towards the pit and towards you guys. Curtis, Decimus, you're up next.
Oh, very good. So check this out. I am going to use my fleet foot skills. I'm going to
Jump in the pit?
It would appear that I was doing that, but I'm going to take four paces running. I am going to, after I move those 4 paces, I am going to launch my javelin at the rogue priest I had targeted previously.
Sounds dirty.
Okay. You're obviously within close range, so you just need a 4 or more to hit. Okay, roll
that's
damage.
Javelin are 5, 10, 20, right? Ouch.
The javelin impales the individual squarely in the chest, and he drops instantly.
I am going to continue running.
Okay.
So let me actually do the run roll. Very nice. So 4, 9 and 4, 13.
You're running circles around him.
I'm going to run towards this statue. Have we looked at the 12 o'clock position statue?
No, not yet.
As I approach the 10:30 statue, I will look forward in time to 12 o'clock.
All right, just make a notice roll.
Let go. Ooh.
No, you can't see the angle from where you're running. You're too busy throwing javelins and killing people.
It's probably all the dust from my sandals. I'm so fast.
Naturally.
That's what happens when you're looking at the inside of your eyelids, eh?
I sleep running.
Dust off your sandals, man. Your flip-flops.
Okay, Darius, you're up next, sir.
I'm going to do another run roll. Oh, that sucked. I guess to about there.
Sounds good.
And booyah.
Any wineskins on those statues?
No wineskin.
You gotta go in the stands and just snatch one up.
Yeah.
I'd give you a penny for that shit.
Hey, Brock, you're up next, buddy.
Okay, well, since I haven't been running and everybody else is, I guess I better kick it into gear here. Running roll. 2. All right. What's at the base of this column?
You see at that one a short sword.
Ooh. I'll grab that with one hand and keep it. Pick up 2 short swords. I get rid of this big honking axe. All right.
So you run over there, grab the short sword.
Yeah, which I think is all I get to do, right?
Yes, that's right.
All right, now how do you drop the...
There you go.
There it goes.
I got it. Hey, that works. That's a nifty little trick. Asumate. Asumat, I should say.
Well,
That's
I'm just
sushi.
just gonna keep my defend move and stay there and let everybody else get killed until they come to me.
Oh, very well then. Okay, so this is the next round. Everyone make another notice roll, please.
Oh shit! I just noticed we don't have the Joker's Wild rule enabled.
What does that do? That's not
Every
actually an
time a
option.
Joker's drawn, everybody gets a Benny. Whoops, that was
Oh,
two.
no.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Obviously, everyone but Turek doesn't really seem to notice this at first, but the clouds seem to be getting stronger, and the wind starts to be blowing a little bit more. There seems to be a red tint from all the sand now blowing in the sky. The chanting from the crowd seemed to be growing even louder, and the person that was in the robes sitting next to Shalom. These red desert nomads, they're so dirty. He starts to stand up, and he obviously seems to start chanting and making different forms and gestures. Lightbane, you're next, buddy.
I'm just gonna move towards that pedestal. I mean that pillar.
Okay. Anything else?
Not right now. Just gonna kind of.
He's gonna go there. He's gonna run there. Darius, you're next.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna go knock that one on the head.
All right.
Good enough.
Oh, you hit his parry.
That's a raise.
It's a raise, yep.
This is gonna hurt. Or not.
Describe how the maul affects this individual.
I come charging up to him and swinging this huge monster hammer over my head. I bring it down on the top of his skull with a refreshing crunch.
The crunch that refreshes.
And he goes down in a heap. Turok, you're next.
Alright, I'm gonna run up to this guy and just run right through him like he's not even there and throw my javelin at the guy behind him.
Okay, go ahead. So, see, go there.
So if I'm just dropping my shoulder in this guy, what do I gotta do for that?
Just do you're also going to throw your javelin too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to be a -2. So make a fighting roll -2. This will be against the first guy. Okay, and just roll your strength. And you hit him squarely. See what happens to him. But he managed to keep his feet. But you kind of push him back a tiny bit. Not enough to really affect anything. You can go ahead with your second throw.
Is this going to be a -2, -4?
-2 for this one. Yeah, you hit with a raise. Roll damage.
Oh.
Would you like to describe the javelin being thrown at this guy?
Oh, man. Freeze kebab.
As I run up and shoulder this guy and knock him back, he launches the javelin, and it goes right through the center mass of the guy and lands in the ground 10 feet behind him.
Love it.
Wow.
And he goes down. This guy here down here, he runs down and he seems to grab a short sword. This guy here. Oh. He's going to take a swing at you. So, fighting.
No blood splatters?
Oh, that's an option. I thought I had to turn it on. Tools. Preferences. And the the robed individual, he swings at you and he seems to he miss. I guess his shackles are being a little bit too much for him.
It's just a pansy, that's all.
This last guy, he's going to run up. This guy here moves up to Turok, and he's going to swing at him. And he misses. Curtis Decimus.
Curtis is going to cruise on over to the 10 o'clock statue and pick up a javelin.
All right, you have the javelin.
Very good. I am going to continue running as I fly by this. I'm going to first. Can I take a notice on the 3 o'clock statue?
Absolutely.
Is there a dust cloud following you? Dust cloud following you? Just run around you.
He's got little wings on his ankles, right?
Yeah, there is actually. I can see by my notice roll.
You can do an agility trick with those.
The dust and dirt you've been running around, you can't quite see that far.
Beep, Roadrunner.
All right, let me roll my run. Very good. So I did 213.
This guy's fast.
So what I would like to do, since I kind of am out of line of sight. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I would like to.
Were you going to draw a mustache on the statue?
Yeah, after I draw a mustache on the statue, I'm going to go ahead and run to here, and as I'm running, I'm going to take my steady hands debilitation, and I'm going to chuck a javelin at that dude.
All right, because you're running pretty much your max distance here, I'm going to impose upon you a -2 penalty.
I do have steady hands, you know.
Yes, but not is pretty much. Yeah, no, that's right. You never really did any other action, have you?
No.
Go right ahead. Go right
Thank
ahead,
you.
sir.
Love to see him trip over his own 2 feet.
He's got smoke coming out of his soles.
That's a hit, but no raise.
A raise too. Wow.
Describe a javelin piercing this dude.
As I run towards the dude, he sees through a cloud of dust. My imperial clean-shaven head bursts forth. Javelin held from on high against the glowing red sky. He opens his mouth to scream, and as he does, the javelin point enters.
Get over yourself, man.
There you go, and he gets the first official blood splatter.
That feels good.
Atsumut. Eventually, I'm going to say your name right this game, but
Yeah. Who cares, right?
Lots of shit.
Well,
trash.
I'm lame because I had to take a tendon off of my leg to give to my god for his powers, so I can only move a little bit. But I'm gonna strut along here and join the fray a little bit and maintain my defend action until one of those suckers. Yeah, one of those suckers reaches me. I don't think any one of them are gonna make it, but yeah, that's it.
All right, Brock, you're next, buddy.
Okay, there's so many targets of opportunity here. Trouble is, I can't get to any of them. Well, we're going to try running again. And so much for that.
That's the drinking. That's the drinking. The DT's coming in and getting you.
No, that's me.
Yeah. That's not me.
I don't even know my own characters anymore.
Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it.
Perfect.
And what was the bottom of this column, too, by the way?
There is a short sword at that column.
Ooh. Okay.
Would you like to grab that one as well?
I tossed the axe into the pool and grabbed the short sword.
As you toss the axe, you notice that it's not like a pool of water. It seems to be much deeper, and it just kind of disappears in the sight and falls down deep below.
Now I have a pair of short swords. I'm happy.
Shorts.
Yeah.
You tunic. Alright, I'll be right back.
Just gonna move up there. Okay, Brock, you're going to be attacked again by this person in chains. Let's see, fighting. And he misses.
What is he throwing, a javelin or something?
No, he's swinging at you, just trying to punch at you.
I don't think he's close enough. You mean Torek?
Torek, yep. The guy just above you right here. Make him bigger. This guy here is going to move up. Okay, Lightbane.
All right, I'm going to run. Looks like I only get to not run very fast.
Join the crowd.
I never used fleet-footed before. I love that thing in big arenas like this.
Oh, you can really zip around, eh?
And what else is around there for?
Well, you only move 5 there right now, so you can actually move another 2. You move your pace plus the 2 that you rolled, right?
Yeah.
So move you up there. So you're standing, you're right next to him.
All right, and I'm going to try to take him down with my katana.
All right. You're going to be -2 because you were running.
Did it roll?
No, you go ahead and roll.
That's what I'm trying to. Clicking on it, but it won't roll.
Okay.
Oh wait, I got it.
Here you go. That's a hit. Roll damage.
Holy crap.
Okay, Lightbane. Describe his fate.
All right. Well, I just stab him with my katana and I pull it up and guy's got a big slice in him.
And he goes.
Push him down.
Is that a Colombian necktie?
Well done. So this guy up on top here, this other slave, he is now going to make a... Oh, he's dead, sorry. He's not doing anything.
You ain't doing shit.
He's decomposed.
This guy here is moving up. And this guy here is armed with a spear, so he's going to attack.
Oh.
Ow.
He hits with a raise.
Son of a biatch.
Let's see.
How big are those pillars, by the way, by the well?
They're about 6 feet by 6 feet, in circumference, I guess you can say.
All right, so not too huge. All right. Yeah, it's not bad. 9 damage.
Still hurts.
That's a hit. And a shaken. Are you going to take it?
I think I'm going to try and soak it.
Okay.
Well, if you didn't take any wounds, all you got to do is... Oh, no, you got 5, so you had shaken and 1 wound. Yeah. There you go. Easy peasy.
Yep. Nothing to it.
Nice.
It's all right. I got his number.
Turok, you're up next, sir.
When my 4 comes around again.
Alright, this guy just to the north of me, I'm gonna put my left hand around his throat and my right hand around his nuts, pick him up and throw him into the well.
Okay, so I'm going to figure out what type of rule that would be.
That'd be a push.
A push. Thank you very much.
Strength versus strength, and you can move him 1 square. If he hits an obstacle, it's 1d6 damage.
I couldn't find nut grappling in the index.
Yeah. That's because there aren't any nuts left.
They're all on Buddy's head. Ooh. Wow, okay. So you rolled a what? A 13.
Yeah. You can't see shit, but you can grab nuts like a fish.
Okay, so this guy here gotta try to make a. Let's see. Well, you obviously got him. You push him without problem whatsoever. So you can, let's see, knock him prone, shield bash, or you can move the target 1 inch.
I guess knock him prone.
Yeah, then he becomes easier to hit once he's prone.
All right, you knock him down. You want to describe how that looks? As you, well, you already described grabbing his nutsack, so
Yeah.
I think that suffices.
We all want to know.
He grabbed it so hard he broke them.
He offers them to
Decimus.
Shalom.
Decimus, you're next, buddy.
All right, so I'm going to glance over at that body that's left there. Is it possible for me to recover that javelin from his head?
You will have to get there and see first.
Well, I will run over that way. So that
Okay.
will be... I'll run here. How about that? Is that close enough?
Yep. And I am going to get you to roll a strength. What was the damage you rolled? You can't remember, can you?
I can because I have a chat window. I rolled a 7.
A 7. All right, I want you to roll a strength check. You have to get more than a 7. Less, actually, no, it would make no difference. Let me see here. No, that's perfect. It's still stuck in his face. His head pinned to the ground.
All right. I'm going to glance over at the 130 statue, or the 130 statue, 2 o'clock statue.
Okay. And there,
Oh,
one.
I gotta do a notice, don't I?
Yeah.
Or am I close enough?
I would say you're close enough there. There you see a halberd. That's that one right there.
Okay. I am going to look at the 3 o'clock statue again since I failed my last notice. Can I
Okay,
do
make
that?
a roll.
Yeah, I think they grabbed something off of that one.
You see on this one another barbed spear and another javelin and
Ooh,
a
very
bastard
good.
sword.
Ooh, I've got 2 things that I'm finding out that I'm fairly good at. So I ran 5 there. I have 3 more. Let me do my run. Oh, very good. So
Now,
I have plenty to get there. So
That be 3 times my movement.
So that's 13. I still have 5. Holy crap.
he's zipping
going
around
to-
everywhere.
I'm going to grab the barbed spear and the javelin. And what I'm going to do is, in my last little bit of movement after I make that grab. I'm going to approach this column.
Okay. And I am going to give you that barbed spear stat.
Ah, very good.
Holy crap. We're still only on 10.
Thank you, sir. I
No
see it.
problem. This guy here, next slave, is going to run up, and he's going to make a shot with his short sword. And he's going to swing at Darius. He gets a +1 because he's now considered ganged up. Or sorry, not a short sword, a barbed spear, sorry. And he is going to swing. And he misses. Very
You're
dramatically.
supposed to stab with a spear, not swing with it.
Okay. We're going to move to here. Yelling, charging. Rock is here now and you will die.
Sounds good.
Intimidation roll. Oh, it's not hovering over. Well, I guess it is. Well, that's interesting. It didn't.
What was that?
Well, I was trying to drop intimidation on the characters, and it didn't work, and that was a double 6. That sucks. Okay.
Well, I will take your word for it.
The one on the his to plan, if the top is north, the one to the west was a double 6.
Which one was that again?
Oh, that's a free attack against him.
Okay. So he needs to see if he can. That's you're using your gladiator skill, right?
Yes. He has to resist by.
So what was your total again?
It was a double 6, which should have.
Aced. So keep rolling. Keep rolling. Roll them onto the chat
It
window.
was since it was wild, one of them will ace, so it'll be a 7, 8. I'm sorry.
And that was the one right to your left, right? Or below him?
No, to the west or to his.
Okay.
Towards that column.
You get a free attack.
Okay.
And you hit.
Okay, now we take my multi-attacks.
Yep.
I have another. Now we get my regular attacks.
That's right.
It's the same guy. Yeah, come on. He's shaking, though. The whoring short swords are going. That takes him out, right?
That, you could describe it if you want.
Okay. I come blazing up with 2 twirling short swords, and 2 of them strike one of the priests, and then I turn and swing at the other one. And miss. No, we don't miss. I got all sorts of bennies. We're going to try that again.
Oh, yeah. That's a hit.
Wow, that's kind of a low roll for that many dice. And then they'll turn and just mow the guy down. So the short swords are flashing so fast you can't even see them move.
The chanting is getting louder and louder, and you notice at this point that the wind is getting really, really strong, and you can hear thunder crash in the background as you're doing this.
There's some coming out that well, people.
Darius, you're next, sir.
Woohoo! I get to go again. Right. This guy. Spinning from all these spears and swords and crap being tossed at me here.
That's a hit. I don't know which one you were attacking, though.
The one closest to the well.
Okay.
I guess I should. I see him targeted, but it's not.
The tokens are a bit stacked, I think. That's probably why.
Yeah, there you go. We'll fix it up.
And well, that sucked.
You only glance him. He kind of just gets him on the shoulder. Doesn't really do much to him at all.
Benny.
Can't Benny damage though.
You can in Beast and Barbarians.
Not damage.
Yeah. Blood and guts, baby. That's why it's so awesome.
Atsumate.
No, lots of shit.
Alright, I'm gonna move right here and brace myself against that pillar.
Keeping yourself well protected, are you?
Yeah, and getting ready to topple it over once whatever bullshit you got coming out of that well comes out. No metagaming there, but yeah.
Just a little bit.
Another
Huh?
3.
Well, suddenly, as you guys are fighting and the chanting is getting louder, the robed priest that was up in the pavilion yells a large scream as he seems to kind of come out of his trance, and he yells, "Scorpius is not happy! We have a heathen down there!" And he's pointing directly towards the column that Azumati is hiding behind.
Oh, I'm right with him.
Suddenly, a massive lightning bolt strikes the arena, and that arena hits the arena floor, and it hits. Let's see. There we go. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and roll the distance. A massive lightning bolt strikes right here. The explosion in the dirt catches poor old Brock in the blast.
Okay.
And you only take.
I can't dive to cover. I still actually have one movement. That matters.
That doesn't do anything to you. But just make an agility roll. Give yourself a +2.
That would be good because that's
and that worked, and you managed to keep your feet. Suddenly, another lightning strike hits the pavilion itself, or right on the wall where the pavilion was. The ground shakes as the part of the wall collapses, and people go flying everywhere. You see the people in the pavilion kind of fall down and fall into the arena itself as the ground shakes. Shalom and the robed priest also falls down into the arena. people are yelling and screaming now, not knowing what's happened as the lightning is hitting and the sand is starting to blast and the wind is howling.
Yeah, that was already thinking that myself.
Yeah, I was right there.
Gonzalez.
Meep,
With his Acme barb spear.
So I will issue these guys a card.
Oh, they don't. Not that bad.
Well, Lightbane, you get to go first, sir.
All right, I'm still gonna go charging at that guy.
No problem. Whoop. That's a hit. Roll damage. Now, how come that did not auto-calculate?
Wow.
And he goes down.
Headless.
Nomad Shalem. He see him kind of shaking, and he kind of tries to get up. He regains his feet, and he's looking around kind of in panic. But he draws his saber, and I should put him on the map, I guess. And he tries to start to scramble back up the rubble. Turok.
Turok is going to run.
Oh, you move fast now.
Let's see. We got 11 total, right? Gonna move over there and pick up a weapon, whatever weapon's available.
You see on that wall 2 gladiator arms, like a gladiator arm braces, so one for each arm, and you also see a javelin.
Alright, I'll pick up the javelin. Bracers don't do me any good.
Well, they're picture like arm gauntlets, I guess is the best way to say it, and they got like spikes on it, and the kind of like armor covers your whole arm.
It was called Festivus.
Yeah. Just to describe it a little better for you.
Cestus.
Okay. Yeah, I'll still pick up the javelin.
Okay, you got it. Anything else you'd like to do?
Let's see here. Well, I think I'm out of range. I think I'll just move my extra one.
Okay. Brock.
We're gonna run. Yay!
Yay, fast.
Oops.
The rogue priest, let's see. He's yelling and screaming when he fell down into the thing, he's obviously terrified, and he's like, "Scorpius, forgive us! Forgive us!" We did not know. You hear him yelling out like that, and he turns around and he tries to start to scrabble up out of the arena. Decimus.
Decimus is going to take his his barbed spear and his javelin with him as he goes on a little jog. He's going to jog to this point and unleash a javelin of fury at the priest.
Okay.
I'm not sure which one is the priest.
The priest is on the one I just targeted for you.
Oh, okay, very good. Thank you.
Do running dice explode?
No.
No.
I didn't think so, but I've never done that much running dice.
Well, when you got fleet-footed, your running dice is a D10.
Well, yeah, and your movement's like what, an 8?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes up.
I was going to say, your base movement with your dice is 2 to 3 times what I can ever do.
Yeah, he's pretty quick.
All right, so javelin to the priest. This is for you.
No.
I will Benny that.
Well, thank you. Come again. No slushy for you.
And allow me to try that one more time.
No problem.
Better.
That is better. And as I unleash my javelin, I say a little saying, and I will do my damage.
Roll damage. Oh my goodness.
Oh. That hurt.
Yeah, describe it.
The priest looks penitent as my javelin rises high above him and spears him below his solar plexus. As he falls to the ground, I can hear the clotting, bloody wheezing of his open lung wound.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
say,
he goes down.
I say my saying, and then I beat feet out of there and continue on my run. And I have more, but I'm going to retreat to this point.
That's just like crazy. It's like totally insane.
I trained for 5 years to be able to do this.
Well, it's paying off. Everybody make an agility roll, please. Did anyone fail? No. The ground shakes beneath your feet as it seems like part of the floor of the arena seems to cave in. Pretty much the whole upper right quadrant of the arena where the lightning bolt struck seems to have collapsed. And you see Shalom kind of fall down into the depression that's formed of this. And suddenly, up through the ground that seemed to be probably underneath the arena somewhere, you see what seems to be a huge pit scorpion kind of come up through the dirt, and it looks extremely pissed.
You can tell the expression of a scorpion?
I can, and he's really pissed.
I've never seen
Scorpius.
So
Scorpius is here to save me.
Scorpius.
the remaining slaves that you were fighting decide to start and flee, which will give Darius a chance to free strike both of them.
Both of them.
Yep.
Oh, all right. So I will do the one closest to the pit first.
Okay.
Let's try this.
I hope he drops a wineskin so you can get back on your feet.
Missed him. All right. I wildly miss that guy. Continue my swing.
And you hit him.
Oh my lord.
And you daze him. The one on the bottom, he starts to run this way here.
Quick, so let's try to do something.
Alright. I don't like that Shalom guy, so I'm gonna come around here. Who
Okay.
the fuck is this guy over here? That's another priest?
The guy
Over
just up
here?
north of you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. I don't
He
care.
seems
I'm
to be
going.
He's running in fear.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about him. I want to target Shalom with a Scorching Wind and improved Scorching Wind.
Okay.
And I don't want to miss, and I want a raise on this bitch. So I will actually use like a sharp corner of the pillar to make myself bleed, to offer blood to my god and increase my chances. So I will deal myself 2 fucking wounds
Wow.
to gain a +2 on my sorcery check. And then I will cast.
Couple ones coming up here.
Hey, I haven't done shit in like 5 rounds. I'm gonna do something. I'm going down in a blaze of glory. Alright, so with a +2, well, yeah, I guess. Alright, I'm doing
I
this.
don't want to say I called it, Eric, but I called it.
There you go, bitches.
Yeah, much better.
Alright. So raise damage on this asshole over there. Let's see.
Now that's a medium blast, isn't it?
Yeah, I could make it large if I wanted to, but medium is enough. And I don't want to hit my god over there, Scorpius, that I like. So I just want to hit this asshole with, let's see. That'll be 46 damage.
Wow.
Take that, you asshole.
Wow.
In just which orifice did all that scorching wind go?
Up this fucking ass.
Well, I am going to try to soak that as the GM.
Good luck with that.
And he's going to try to soak it one more time.
Keep trying, bitch.
Yeah, there's like that gust of scorching wind filled with sand coming out of one of the hallways that just comes and engulfs him. And I scream, I am the true prophet. You're an imposter.
Okay, so I got a success and a raise.
So we're down to 2.
Well, at a 12, that means 3 wounds soaked, so he still gets 1 wound and shaken.
I'll take that. Oh. There we go. Would you like to try to end the game early again there, Eric? No.
What do you mean early? We've got like 10 minutes.
Perfect.
5 minutes.
Getting close. All right, so Azamati whips up, starts to pray to his god, and the blast catches Shalom in the distance. The people are screaming and howling now, and as this is going on, Darius gets to act.
Yeah, well, I'm going to... Not that guy, because he's too far away. That guy. Try this shit again. Yeah, no. That's better.
Yep.
Oh.
Feel free to describe this one.
Darius unleashes this wild swing with this massive maul, catching this priest in the side of the head, sending him flying into the pit. And with this wild grin of glee, Darius shouts, "This is our house!"
And down he goes.
Sparta's not quite right there, so...
House of Pain.
The scorpion, obviously sensing that breaks up through the sand here, and he's obviously a little bit, he looks like he's covered in various scars and cuts and wounds from previous times. It could have been very well stored in the dungeon below. Maybe this is what they were feeding the pit, the creature down below. Anyway, the scorpion is obviously pissed at anything that's next to him, and he sees the shaken Shalom next to him, and he makes a reach out with him with his claws.
Grapple.
Is it a nut grapple?
Do this again. I want to screw that up.
He wants his nut bag.
His parry is 7, so it's a miss. The scorpion reaches down and tries to grab Shalom, but it doesn't seem to. It misses him altogether.
Catches a couple of pubes instead.
Okay, would someone roll a d12 for me, please? Let's go with Lightbane. Lightbane? Well, it doesn't matter. Ashamati rolled a 5. Okay, Lightbane, I'm going to get you to roll 2d6, please. Or 3d6.
All right. How do I do the?
Just click on a d6 and then right-click on it while you still got the left button clicked, and you can add as many as you want.
I'm trying to find my D6.
At the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I get a 4.
You may have drug it
Rolled
up.
it.
If you right-click into the gray fields, there's a little 3 dice thing up to the left. It'll resort them and bring them all back.
It's called a range dice.
Oh, there we go. So just roll it 3 times.
Yeah, you can do that. Or you can you can do that. It's fine. So 2.
1. So 7.
All right. So at 7.
That's how much damage we all take. Right?
Oh no, it's not that bad.
Yet.
Times 4.
Another big bolt strikes the arena, but this time it is only right here, and there's no one in the way. The pit scorpion again now gets to act, and he's going to try to grab Shalom again. And he's actually going to. I'm going to spend the Benny on that. Let's try that one more time.
Kill the false priest.
Oh, and he misses.
Well, a grapple, is that what you were trying to do, a grapple?
Yep, that's right.
It's
Oh yeah,
fighting against
that's
fighting.
right. That's right. It's a opposed. So we'll give it a shot. Let's see. Uh, I will change that. Shalom fails completely and actually steps right inside to the pincers of the scorpion, and the scorpion grabs him and kind of lifts him up. Now, this scorpion that you see,
That's right, not sack.
let's see.
He's got those pinchers working it like a little coin purse.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just so you don't think it's a little small thing, of course.
It's my buddy.
I think I'll stay away from him.
Okay, Curtis Decimus Cerinthius.
All right, so I have to tell you, there seems to be a lot of supernatural activity in this area of the arena, and it's starting to freak my shit. I have a terrifying fear of magic. I do not know if the magic I faced is worthy to roll on the fright table, but I do know that I'm going to be using my running skill to get the hell out of it.
No, it's not. I'm not going to have it affect your fear because it's more. Right now, it seems to be more of a spiritual aspect than it is a magic aspect.
Oh, very good. I see what you're saying. I still am going to back off.
Maybe he was talking about the spell I cast.
Yes, that freaked me out. So I'm in line between Asamet and the last casty spot. If you look, I'm directly in the line of fire, and I'm going to cut out to behind this statue
Okay,
as fast as I can go.
no problem.
Which is very fast.
It is very fast, so I was there very quickly. In addition, I would like to scope out 12 o'clock. I don't know if I noticed 12 o'clock to see what weapons were there. Or if I was successful.
Probably a javelin.
Hopefully.
You see on that one a bastard sword.
Okay.
And a big-ass lightning bolt about to hit you.
Maybe. Okay. So I ran. I'd like to attempt to climb the statue.
Okay, do you have a climbing roll?
I do.
Okay, go
It's
right
not
ahead.
very good, but I can attempt it.
You are unable to find a good purchase to get up there.
What if I Benny it?
You can go ahead. You find just enough purchase to start to climb it.
Oh, very good. I will start to climb it then. And that is my turn.
Okay, Shalom obviously recovers from his shaken, and he is going to try to. He's running the hell away from that thing. That's what he's going to do. So he's going to take a free strike. Oh, but he can't. He's already grappled. I forgot that. So he's going to try to break his break his grapple.
Looks like he
So-
did.
Oh, that was the pit scorpion rolling his.
Looks like he's staying there.
And Shalom actually breaks free, but he's unable to act this turn.
Power nuts.
Atsumate.
He still breaks free, so he's gonna get another scorching wind.
Breaking wind.
Yeah, that's right.
Breaking scorching wind.
Alright, let's see. That one's going to be another improved one.
That's a hit.
Alright. -2, yeah, for the wounds. Alright. That's right, bitch. Gonna scorch your ass.
And he... Wow, okay.
Last time I broke wind that scorching was when I had Mexican.
Okay, Shalom is going to try to soak that.
Lame.
So she's back to being shaken again.
No, he soaked it all, so he's not shaken.
All right then.
He still has the wound though, but he's not shaken.
Yeah. There you go.
Alright, yeah, that's it for me. I'm not moving.
Okay. Turok, you're next, buddy.
Yeah, if I run up to there, do I still have a line of sight to throw a javelin at Sharon?
Yep, you do.
Okay.
That's a hit. Oh my god.
There we go. Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Okay then. Well, obviously Shalom is going to have to try to Benny that one. Why all the hate for Shalom? I don't-
Maybe he had something to do with him hauling us around in a wagon as slaves.
Yeah, I want that key back.
We don't like it. I'm not an animal.
I think describe his fate.
Well, I run up to the statue and hurl this javelin, and it pins his hand to his chest, and goes right through him, and he's stuck on the chest into the wall, or stuck on the spear into the wall.
Very well done. I'm going to reward you a Benny. Lightbane.
I don't know what there is left to do here, but I just kind of wait and see what happens.
You're going to go on hold?
I'm gonna go on hold.
Darius.
What happened to the priest that was running away?
He fled into the distance.
You ran away.
He ran away. He started scaling some wall somewhere. Out with a mass of people that are fleeing from the from the arena.
Alright. I'm going to roll a running die. Not that one.
Ah, good one.
It's a total of 11. Right there. I gotta go find me a drink.
He's taking off. He's getting out of here. He's done.
Screw you guys. Go home.
Brock, you're next. All right, Brock.
Maybe his mic is muted.
I will ring the bell.
Yeah, ring his fucking bell.
Okay. There's not much I can do, is there? I mean, he's.
Scorpion.
I think the Scorpion's kind of on our side, isn't he?
I believe he is, but I don't think you do.
Well, I don't know if I want to go attacking a big honking Scorpion, actually.
Or petting it.
Yeah, well, either way.
Go get Darius a drink.
And then to attack that guy I'm a melee guy, so that would mean I have to jump down in the hole with a Scorpion and a wounded. That just doesn't seem like a good idea, even for me. I'm going to hold.
Champion of the Dominion is going on hold.
Yes, well, the champion of the Dominions is still alive.
All right, Darius, you're next up.
I want to see what this insect's going to do.
What's up, Barry?
Wow. Yeah. I'm headed for the wall, and I'm going to try and jump up and scale it.
All right.
He needs a drink.
Right about there.
He sees the beer man.
Yeah.
The beer tent. He's going for the beer tent.
He sees the tall boy.
All right, make a climbing roll. And you're able to find purchase enough to start scaling the wall. It'll take you one round to get over to the top.
That's fine. I'm leaving them all behind. I don't need that.
Alright, as soon as I starts walking towards the Scorpion with his arms outstretched and saying shit like, yeah, I'm your servant. Show me the way, Scorpius. And that's my delusional minor hindrance towards scorpions that I believe are servants of my god. Do I get a Benny for that?
Get a Benny, and I want you to make a persuasion roll.
Alright. And I'm bleeding for you, Scorpius. Look at me.
Look at me.
I'm a bloody mess.
Okay, so let's see. You, the scorpion kind of hears your voice, and it kind of turns his eyes towards you, and you notice that the eyes are bright red and they look like rubies. but he seems to be kind of glaring at you, and he goes into a less offensive posture. It's almost like for some reason he's connecting with you on a personal level, on a spiritual level.
Awesome. If we were closer, we'd do a handshake, like a secret handshake.
I'm just watching the whole thing going, this guy's bloody mad.
The pit scorpion, now no longer caring about Shalom.
Did I get my Benny?
Yeah, I gave it to you.
All right, awesome.
He actually picks up the body of Shalom, and he starts to run. Not as fast as Curtis.
That's a home runner.
Run, Curtis, run! So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. And he's going to make his run roll. Seems to be running for the hole, carrying the body of Shalom with him, along with the keys and the jewels that are on Shalom's body.
There weren't any weapons on this statue.
There is on that one another bastard sword and a barbed spear.
I'll grab the bastard sword.
Okay.
Get the key to our freedom.
Then I'm gonna run up there and can I see Shalom? Can I like jump on the body and try to wrestle it free?
You can give it a shot. Yep, sure.
Is that just a pose strength?
It would be a pose strength. Yep.
I think I'm gonna Benny that.
Okay, go ahead.
Holy cow!
Yeah, you gotta be at 19. Good luck. It's like a dog not wanting to let go of his bone.
He's using all of them.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I'm going to use my held action when he gets through here.
Okay.
Stunned into action. Now, where is that key at?
The key is around the neck of Shalom.
Okay, I'm going to run up and try and take his head off.
Oh, Turok, you're happy you're done with that, are you?
I was gonna go for broke.
Okay, keep going for it.
Oh.
Because he's struggling trying to yank him away, and that's not working.
Nope,
I'm
not at
going
all.
to try and cut Shalom's head off. That way the key will just fall to the ground. Right?
I'm going to give you a penny.
All right. Probably going to need it. Let's see.
For that idea.
I get 2 attacks. I don't know what the hell I'm attacking against.
It's going to be a -4 to hit.
Okay.
So you can just roll it directly onto the chat window.
Okay. Oh, that sucks. I have 2 attacks, though.
Yep.
Although I may end up beating one of them. Oh, this one's also on -4. Well, we're going to Benny.
Yes.
-4 sucks.
Yes.
Well, I got a pile of bennies, so we're going to keep going. Come on, dice.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I got one more chance here. Oh, two more chances, actually. Got an extra benny. Come on. Where's that exploding dice?
Your dice have failed, my friend.
And,
Oh, they're exploding, all right. They're imploding.
yeah, imploding. Well, that's the last benny. I'm just going to go for the whole.
Yeah, I used to rub my dice against my balls for good luck, and then I'd throw them at my players during the game.
Oh no.
Uh,
You severely hacked the body of Shalom to pieces, but unfortunately his head is still attached to his shoulders.
that's right.
Curtis Decimus, you're climbing the column, and I don't know why.
So what I'm trying to
He
do is
doesn't either.
what I'm trying to do is to get on the base of the column.
Okay, yep.
So I'm going to assume or presume that I'm on the base.
Yep, you're there.
Okay.
Are you gonna sing a song?
I'm going to sing a song and I'm going to sing bass. I'm going to move to the edge of the statue base from this higher position. I'm going to try to. Let me see. What am I going to do? So I do have the assassin skill. I do not know if that would apply for the Scorpion, if he would be distracted by all the noise, the confusion as people leave the arena, if I'll be able to get a...
For the sake of the game, I'm going to say absolutely, because it's too busy being chopped to pieces by some guy trying to get his prize out of his hands. So yes, absolutely.
So I can see the... I guess I can see the ragged body of Salome in the pinchers of the Scorpion as it's fighting off these two attackers.
Yep.
That's what I'm guessing. So I'm going to try to launch my barbed spear. Let me see, what should I do here? I can see them attacking the body.
Launch that spear, baby.
I'm going to launch the spear at the body, I guess, and try to get the body from the Scorpion, because I don't think I got enough in the spear to damage a Scorpion. I've seen his strength.
All right. Well, you're just trying to beat a 4, which is what Brock could not do earlier.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't have, for my barbed spear, I don't have a throwing attack.
okay. Well, then it's going to be a untrained skill.
I have throwing, but the weapon does not have a throwing.
Oh, okay. The icon. I got you.
So I can just use straight throwing, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So I'm going to use my throwing. Let's see.
Free base off the column. I like it. Oh, no -4 though, so that was the miss.
What's that?
It was a -4 to hit, yeah.
A -4?
Because you're trying to hit the body of Decimus, or of Shalom, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Aiming for the head, yeah, call it shot.
All right. So.
Benny
let's see. I will Benny it, without a doubt. I just want to check something real quick.
Yeah, Daniel even uses Benny at his job. Someone fucks up. You want to Benny that?
Yeah, you better Benny that, pal. They don't know what I'm talking about. They're starting to use it too. Oh, I got Benny that. All right, cool.
I can see the wind and the rain and the sand just blowing through here, and the two guys are trying to haul the body out of the scorpion's pinchers, and I see Curtis up on top now, raising the spear like like an episode of the Dragon Slayer, that old Disney TV show, Disney
Right.
movie.
I'm gonna use that last Benny and try my last throw to knock some keys out of this
Or
guy.
you could have spent one round aiming.
I could have spent a
Plus
round
2.
ending, but the problem is that the
Time is of
scorpion.
essence. Yeah.
Yeah, scorpion's heading toward the hole.
Oh
I'm all
no!
done. All done. I throw my spear away, and I recognize my defeat. I'm going to have to wear this damn collar. Maybe I can get a turtleneck.
Maybe. Lightbane, would you like to do anything before we move on?
I'm just gonna move forward so I can help them get the key.
Here you go.
Yeah, I go first with the Joker, bitches. All right. Well, what I want to do is plea Scorpius to give us this tribute. We need this body, or his head at least, or the key. Please, Scorpius. So, do you want a persuasion for that?
I will. Yes, I will allow it again.
I bleed for you. All right. Not too shabby. If that ain't enough, I've got some bennies.
It seems to stop struggling, and seems to be paying less attention to the guys that were just hacking at the Shalom's body, and it seems to stop and starts looking at you again.
It's about to have you for lunch.
Eye contact.
So as you're speaking to this, is there anything else you would like to do?
Well, does he surrender that body, or at least a key, or no?
I'm going to say he drops the body right next to it.
All right, and I offer him one of the bodies from the blood splatters over here instead. I point to that one. Take that one.
Well done. Darius?
I'm going to continue scaling this wall in my quest for drink.
Make one more climbing roll, and if you pass, you are at the top where the seats are. You're there. You're on top.
Beer
You wanna
attempt achieved.
Make a notice roll. You just happen to find some leftover empty wineskins up
Empty?
the bleachers.
What the fuck is that?
Just taunting him at this point. Roll your taunt, GM.
Are you going to wish to drink it?
Oh, I'm going to, yes, tip it up and try and get every last drop out of it that I can.
Okay, I'm going to need you to make a vigor roll.
Sweet.
Very good. I was gonna say, can't handle your liquor, soldier.
As you're pouring this sweet, delicious nectar of the gods down into your throat, you notice that there's a slight off taste to it. Yes, there is alcohol in it, and that's all that matters. But there seems to be a slight burning sensation now on your tongue and on your lips. But it doesn't seem to be much happening to you at the moment. But you do feel yourself starting to go instantly numb throughout throughout your body, different parts.
Habanero wine.
Thank you, Eric, for keeping above the table, above that line. It's always good. But you have succeeded in your quest to get yourself a drink, and I'm going to give you a penny just for the hell of it. The pit scorpion is now looking at Asumate,
Lots of shit.
and
Yeah, we got eye contact.
and it seems to stop caring instantly about it and turns to swipe at. Let's see. Oh, Brock.
Of course, since I've used all my bennies.
Sorceress wins.
So it's going to try to grapple Brock. So it rolled a 4 for strength. So if you would like to roll, try to, or fighting roll, sorry. So if you'd like to try to beat a 5.
Okay, just a straight fighting roll.
Yep, straight fighting roll.
Or just the right thing.
Ooh.
I'll be damned.
Well,
You can't screw up
in
any
your-
worse than that.
are you
Oh,
going to? Oh, no
bennies.
bennies, of course, naturally. Well, poor old Brock, seeing that you are trying to dodge this pincers here, you seem to have actually stepped directly into it and become shaken.
Red Lobster.
Curtis, you see the
Scorching ass of fire.
you see the scorpion holding Brock now in its pincers. Its tail is starting to curl up.
Yeah, well, he needs a tribute. Might as well be you.
Yeah, I don't have. I'm weaponless. There's no weapons on the statue, is there?
Not up on top where you are now. Nope.
Guess I wish you had sorcery now, huh, bitch?
Oh no. No, I don't wish that. I don't wish that on anyone, actually. I'm going to try to. Let me see what's at 4:30. Can I do a notice on the 4:30 statue?
Yes, you can.
All right.
Well, you actually, someone's already noticed what's down there, so that is going to be the 2 remaining gladiator Cassiuses. Is it?
Oh,
Cassius?
that's it. Cestus.
Cestises, yeah. 1 for each arm.
And have we looked at 3 o'clock? I'm looking for a throwing weapon. That's what I need. The nearest.
There is a there is another javelin on the 3 o'clock one.
That is where I'm going.
All right.
So I'm going to fire up my run.
Okay. As you're running and you're up
Yep.
on top of this column, I'm going to get
Yep.
you to roll an agility check to make sure
Very
you
good.
don't kill yourself on your way down.
I probably will. Oh, maybe not.
Nope, you're good. You jump
All right.
off the column.
Like a pro, like the pro that I am. And I'm going to run over to 3 o'clock. And grab a javelin over here, spear. What am I grabbing? Javelin?
Is a javelin.
Oh, okay, great. I'm going to roll my run die. Very good. And I am going to join my peers, and I'm going to ram that spear directly up the thorax of the underneath the curled tail of this gigantic scorpion.
Okay, that'll be a called shot, but I'll take it. I'll give you a -2 for that one.
Okay, do I get a gang up bonus?
You do. You get +2.
Oh, very good.
Oh my goodness,
Very
read the
good.
chats.
I don't really think that's how you're supposed to do a proctology.
Ah.
Yeah. You've angered this scorpion greatly.
Oh, very good. I hope I have. So 8. What did I roll on my run?
I think you rolled a 4.
Ooh, okay, very good. So I think I'm stuck.
I think you're there. Yep.
All right.
You're stuck where?
I'm stuck giving a proctology exam to a gigantic scorpion for some reason.
Or trying to give him a proctology exam.
You're stuck in a scorpion.
What made me think that was a good idea?
Next time, remember, lead with the javelin and not your face.
Oh,
Yeah,
All right.
next time use lube for a +2 bonus.
that's a good point. There's plenty of bodies and stuff. Oh, man.
Just a little bit of
my
sweat,
goodness.
man.
How
That'll do it.
quickly we digress. Okay, Turok.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is grab the key, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna swing the bastard sword at this guy.
Okay. So you have the key in your hand. And you hit with a raise. Roll damage.
Wasn't the body on the floor though now? On the
Yes,
ground?
yeah. He picked up the key off the.
Okay. And then he was attacking the scorpion?
Yep.
No!
You shake and stun the scorpion, and he takes a wound,
No!
and he's going to make an agility check.
Scorpius!
And he keeps Brock in his pincer. All right. As you strike the scorpion, you pierce its tough armor, and it oozes like a acidic like blood that kind of smokes when the blood hits the sand. You have recovered from your shaken status. Would you like to try to break free?
Yes.
You can use your fighting or your agility or your strength, whichever you want to use.
Are my arms free?
Your arms are free. Yep.
How about if I just hack the claw off?
Then
Okay.
you got -4.
-4. Yep.
Oh, my strength is not all that impressive.
Or your agility, whichever you think is best.
Oh, agility works, yeah. We'll go with agility then.
All right then. So I am going to roll.
The edges aren't automatically included in the damage, are they?
Say again.
I have the brute edge, and it gives me +2 if I hit with a raise.
Don't think it will. So you're still in the pincer's tight grip.
Okay, that's do I get a chance to attack it, or was that all of my movement, or all of my actions?
No, I'm going to allow you to try to wiggle out of it, or keep fighting if you wanted to.
Okay, well, I'm going to hack on it. You said a -4 to, or I just, instead of going for the claw, I'll just attack the critter.
Sounds good. -4 it is.
Just a regular, because I'm...
Because you're grappled, it's just a -4. It's not -8 if you were going for like a called shot or something.
Oh, very good. Get us a giant claw. I think Darius went to go get a tub of butter.
Yeah, garlic butter.
That is a hit, sir. Roll damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure JC would know about that. And Newfoundland.
Very good.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I get a second attack. And, well...
Well,
I forgot the -4, so that was actually a 0.
I'm going to try and soak the damage of this particular thing,
Soak it in butter.
Yeah.
and I'm going to spend one more to try it one more time.
Another interesting bit of trivia is that Daniels is married to someone from the same province Perry's from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Us Canadians, we're moving. We're taking over the world. We'll do it politely, but we'll do it.
We'll ask first.
Okay, Brock, would you like to describe yourself putting the end to this particular creature?
He's flailing about with he's grasping the claw of the spit scorpion. He tries to wriggle out of its grasp. If that doesn't work, he just stays in the claw and starts swinging his swords, hacking into the body of the spit scorpion, squirting ichor all over everybody standing around, probably.
Lots of jizz.
With his stick up his ass.
Roll for
Not the scorpion's best.
I didn't realize there's a proctology skill on this thing. But you see,
unskilled.
you see the scorpion go down, and it drops Brock onto the sand. The sand and the wind is blowing now. Obviously, a great distraction. There seems to be no one left in the arena. People seem to have run for cover. The key to the collars that are around your neck and also to the shackles that are around your legs, around your hands, can quickly come off with the use of the key. You guys have made it successfully through the adventure. You managed to remove the shackles from your neck, or the collar around your neck, which means you're no longer a slave, and no one can ever. If you keep the collar in your possession, you can never become a slave again because you've already been freed. Doesn't matter how, but you're now free.
That's
So
cool.
if you keep the collar, and you also now, quickly before running out of the arena, if you choose to play again at some other time, you will all start off with your own pick of equipment.
Very good.
Cool.
Thanks,
There you go.
Cool. Thanks.
That is the end of Bloody Sands. I hope you enjoyed it.
Not yet. I'm going to finish this battle in a Canadian way and write a strongly worded letter to the governor of this province.
I thought he was about to take a shot at the poor old Asmati there, but
I'm too wigged out. I'm too scared to do anything.
Can I use my knowledge of poison to see if there's anything useful from the scorpion?
absolutely.
Venom.
You're not too exactly sure, but you can obviously try to gather some of the vial, like a small satchel of blood or of goo and ichor from it. Maybe you can use it for later, or maybe the stinger.
The good meat's in the claw.
What's that?
The good meat's in the claw.
Good meat's in the claw.
Thanks, JC.
Hey, no problem.
Hey,
That was
thanks,
fun.
guys.
I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for joining me.
How do you save out this characters? I don't know why I can't ever remember that command.
You have to go on their heroes, characters, and then your character. You have to. There should be a button for
Edit list.
us. Yeah.
Should we award ourselves some XP?
Oh, give yourself all 3 XP.
And how did you say we save it?
If you
Export.
if you export it to your desktop, if you click on if you go to the character selection tab, down at the bottom you'll see a red button that looks like a slash. Click on that, and then it'll open up options for you to export your character. They're like blue arrows pointing down, and you can save it to your computer.
No, I don't see a red slash.
Yeah, I have a green plus and a blue up arrow to add.
That's
to
if you want to
this.
upload your own. So maybe only the GM could save them.
And
But I can certainly I can save them all and email them all out, put them all up.
that'd be cool.
All right.
Tip
So,
top.
So yeah, there you go. And now you guys are free in the Red Deserts. No longer allowed to be slaves if you keep that collar in your possession.
Cool.
Very good.
Well, nice gaming with everybody again.
Yeah.
I know I'll see some of you next weekend for my game, so awesome.
all right. You guys all have a good night.
Yeah, guys, thanks. I appreciate it. This is my first game I GM'd in about a year, so this is kind of my first jump back into the fray. So I appreciate your time and efforts.
Just like riding a bike, man.
All right,
A lot of
guys.
fun.
You guys take care. Appreciate your time.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
guys.